Nice to see you, bro. Okay, bro. Seemed like he couldn't put three words together in a sentence, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro. I love him, right? Right? All right? Make sure you got it. You know, I was very disappointed, right? Tell you why. He has a document here that he put on our website, Elegance Optimum Health Letter. So there's nothing true about this, and Art's going to tell you about it. No, there's not dissension in the ranks between me and Art. Don't build it up. There's no dissension. It's just Mr. Vernon did something without my authorization, consent, or permission, right? And I'm letting the world know about it. This letter that he put to try to sell on the internet. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I'm only a starlet, right? I'm going to use my wonderful mama, may she rest in peace. I'm going to use her words in memory of her and in glory of her. As far as I'm concerned, Mr. Vernon has a different take. He's entitled to his view and his opinion. I love him. He's a genius. But he's not a genius, as far as I'm concerned, in nutrition. He's a genius in 1,000 other subjects. This document is not worth the paper it's written on, according to my wonderful mama's words. So, Mr. Vernon here said to I in his office earlier today, in Long Island. Mr. Vernon's got an office in Long Island, right? See the way I'm moving when I'm talking here? Bang! Bang! See those movements? Now, Mr. Vernon put the paper down, said to Miss Elegant, this is what you told me to never did. Check my diary. See, I was talking to Mr. Vernon about a letter, and I was talking to him about Hartman's procedure. HARTMANNS. You know what that is? It's the surgical removal of the colon, the sigmoid colon and rectum. Hartman's procedure. Check it out with your gastroenterologist. I was talking to Mr. Vernon about Whipple's procedure. You know what that is? Pancreatic cancer on the tail. There's three parts of the pancreas, right? The tail, head, and body. Check it out with your endocrinologist, right? Right? I'll give you the foot kick. You know, for all the dead brain, the brain dead brain, that's the way a horse counts. That's the way it is, right? Whipple's procedure. Now, if the cancer of the pancreas is in the tail part, not the head or the body, it's called a pancreatectomy. That's what I was talking to Mr. Vernon about. I was talking to Mr. Vernon about the digestive system and the digestive tract. We're off camera?
No, you're on.
Okay.
Right. Noah's got you.
Noah's got it. Okay. And I said to Mr. Vernon, the difference is the digestive tract and the difference in the digestive system is that in the digestive system, it has all the accessory organs, right? The pancreas, the liver, the gallbladder, and the biliary duct DUCT system. Talking to Mr. Vernon about a lot of stuff. I was talking to Mr. Vernon about a hypoglycemic reaction through hyperinsulinism because of endocrine pancreatic hypersensitivity, right? I was talking to Mr. Vernon about the ugliest malignant cancer from the beginning of time to the end of time. It's a teratomatous carcinoma, and the procedure for it, to get rid of it, is a radical orchiectomy! A radical orchiectomy! What makes that so ugly and so despicable in pathology under a microscope that the pathologist is going to see in a teratomatous carcinoma? He's going to see bits and pieces of human hair, of human skin, of human teeth, of human bone. So the teratomatous carcinoma is the absolute ugliest, malignant, and possibly metastasizing tumor known to mankind. When I just gave the maniacal laugh, please, dear God in heaven, don't get me wrong. I was not in any way being happy about such a dreadful, frightful, woeful, scornful illness. It's so unreal. You have to either laugh or cry, and that was a combination of both. When you think of that, like for example, a glioblastoma, the feature of a glioblastoma is it's a butterfly shape, or a parasagittal astrocytoma. It's a star-shaped malignant tumor in the parasagittal part of the brain. But this teratomatous carcinoma of the male reproductive system, and I repeat, the only way to save the person's life is with a radical orchiectomy. The feature is, meaning if you, again, examine it under a microscope, the pathognomonic, the word of the day, pathognomonic! I'll give you my ring and watch, my Gucci ring and watch. Bang! Spell the word pathognomonic. I'll spell it for you. Nobody's going to do it except Miss Elegant or you, unless you're a doctor. P-A-T-H-O-G. P-A-T-H-O-G-N-O. M-O-N-I-C. P-A-T-H-O-G-N-O. M-O-N-I-C. With the silent G. Pathognomonic. The pathognomonic feature is so disgusting. Human teeth, human nail, human skin, human hair on a teratomatous carcinoma. Mr. Vernon, here's your letter. He produced a letter, and you heard all the topics I was just talking about with Mr. Vernon. And he wrote, what did you write, Mr. Vernon?
Nonsense.
Wait, so the nonsense that he wrote.
There's one.
Well, wait, hold on, Mr. Vernon. That was so great. That was great. Mr. Vernon, you took the cake on that. Hello?
There is one true sentence in here.
But before you give the true sentence, did you hear what I said?
Yes.
You just stole the show. He said he wrote nonsense. Wait, and you know what he wanted? This one tell you before he tells you. He wrote, Mr. Vernon, and he tried to plagiarize my name into it. He wrote, don't be a couch potato. Eat foods from the can that have one ingredient only. Drink a gallon of water a day. A gallon of water a day. And some other
keep moving.
Some other poppycock, worthless, with all due respect, meaningless and fruitless information. Now, it's, by the way, there's no disrespect here. It's meaningless and fruitless and worthless to Miss Elegant, the gun-ho guru, the Guggenheimer of optimum health. But to the average person, like Mr. Vernon, it probably has a lot of worth to it. But what I'm against is that Mr. Vernon, who's going to be standing up in a moment, why doesn't he just put his own name? Art Vernon's health letter. So I'm telling everybody I had nothing to do with this. I would be embarrassed of this. Mr. Vernon does not have to be embarrassed of it, because for an average person writing something, it's probably very good. Now, would you tell the world that I had nothing to do with this? I never okayed it?
Miss Elegant had nothing to do with it. Miss Elegant never saw the final copy. Miss Elegant never okayed it. But there is one sentence that I believe is true. And I put this in Miss Elegant's mouth. I, Elegant, Miss Elegant, am a perfect specimen and example of optimum health. I believe that sentence is true.
And
Miss Elegant is a perfect example and specimen of optimum health.
That is correct. And as we always do on each show, let me back up a little bit to the wall so we can look at the ankles, the gorgeous ankles, and the definition of the gastrocnemius. And watch the curvaceous curvature. There's a girl in back here. You have curves like that, honey girl? You have curvaceous curvature like that? Never, right? Nobody. Only Miss Elegant. Every girl in the world will kill, commit murder, die for. Kill, commit murder, and die for those kind of legs. And then bang, bang, spin, 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 bang, bang. Absolutely. No one. Now, who's this girl in the back?
That's Monique. Hi. You spoke to her last week?
Are you kidding? She looks so different.
She's beautiful.
She is gorgeous. Hello, Monica. Monique. I'm going to say Monica for short.
That's okay.
Is Monique going to be the co-host?
Well, no, not tonight, but your co-host had to leave because you were a little late. But it's okay.
Stand up. Do you have anything?
Whatever Miss Elegant does.
Do you have anything? Do you have anything to
Anything what?
Do you have anything to promote tonight?
Is it anti-lateness?
Well, anything to promote that. The website, eleganceworld.com. The first two podcasts that we did in January and February are there. Just want to remind everybody, if you haven't seen the podcast, go watch them. Absolutely pure, amazing, awesome Miss Elegant. And there's some stuff in there that's not a part of this podcast, but there is one thing that I want to see if Miss Elegant wants to do one of my favorite segments of the podcast. Elegant elucidates everything. We know that Miss Elegant is an expert in many, many areas. Miss Elegant has deeply held views and opinions on many issues. So I'm wondering, Miss Elegant, is there something that you want to elucidate for our audience watching this podcast?
Yes, elucidation, elaboration, enunciation coming up. So this is very important because it's all part of the life, the wholeness, the completeness, the godliness, the righteousness of Miss Elegant. So at 8:10 p.m. tomorrow night on the 29th of July, on 8:10 p.m., there's what is called as a Tisha B'Av fast. So everybody who has a belief in the one up above, every Jew in the world will go and they'll fast until 8:45 on the 30th of July 2020, a 24-hour and 35-minute fast with no water and no food. And in my case, it's even an additional sacrifice. There's nobody in America that can see me, Miss Elegant, in girls' lingerie in that 24-hour period. And you know something? Somebody asked me, they asked Miss Elegant, why would you not be in lingerie for Tisha B'Av coming up Wednesday and Thursday? It's not Shabbos. It's not Sukkot. It's not Pesach. It's not Shavuos. It's none of the festivals. Why? Simple answer. Simple answer. Bang, bang, bang. Simple answer. The answer goes like this. Our temple, the Bet HaMikdash, had been destroyed 20 million years ago on this day. On Av 9 on the Jewish calendar. Is that right, Mr. Vernon?
Correct.
So how would it look? By this time, New York City, New York State, burning hot. You should have the air conditioner.
Oh, I did, but
It's all right. The world knows that Miss Elegant is Jewish. How would it look to the Goyim or to Jews, to anybody? Here it's Tisha B'Av, and everybody is mourning. Every Jew is mourning the destruction of the temple, the holy temple in Jerusalem in Israel. And Miss Elegant is running around in panties, a push-up brassiere, sheer to the waist pantyhose, a vagina-high negligee in all my glory, celebrating. It would be a complete desecration to the one up above. I wouldn't dare do it. So, not only do I give up food and water for those 24 hours and 35 minutes, I give up all of the girly lingerie.
what do you wear? What do you wear?
Regular clothing.
What's regular clothing to you?
Regular clothing, suit jacket, shirt, pants, regular.
No makeup?
Well, the makeup is something good. Makeup, meaning the eye makeup that I have. This is not focusing. The black eye makeup is something that has nothing to do with the girly look. The black eye makeup I have, that's the eye look. So that's on 365 days a year. But I'm talking about there's no other stuff like that.
So you wear a regular men's suit?
Suit, jacket. Shirt.
No makeup? Is your hair regular?
My hair, again, people will say this has a girly look, but this is my hair. I'm not changing my hair. So this is my hair. This is my hair. This is my face. This is my skin. But I'm not wearing any frilly, lace, girly type nylon lingerie of any kind.
Can we get a picture of that? Or you don't want people to see you like that?
Of course you can see me, but how would you get the picture of it?
Well,
that's going to be tomorrow.
Everybody has a cell phone right now, so I would love to see a picture of that. In comparison to Miss Elegant and what you do when you're religious.
Well, that would be fine, but just tell me how you get the picture.
Somebody at Shul can take a picture of you.
Yes.
Because on Tisha B'Av, you can use a camera to take a picture.
Yes, but I'm not going to go over to somebody and say, take a picture of me.
Eric Stein would do it.
Maybe Eric Stein would do it.
Not
Eric, it's Ethan Stein.
Ethan Stein, your good friend, would do it if you're there.
Maybe he might do it.
Howard might do it if he's there.
He might do it.
Oh, I think the fans would like to see you in comparison.
Yes, okay. So, all right, in answer to that, now, moving, yeah, okay, all right, we'll see if we can get that done for you. Next is that I was with my seamstress, I was with my tailor today, and she said to me, a Korean girl, Miss Elegant, isn't that really hard, though? You're in the summertime, it's 90 degrees plus, to do 24 hours and 35 minutes with no food and no water? Isn't that kind of... And by the way, the girl's name is Jennifer. She's in dry cleaning. Okay, she's in the dry cleaning store. And I said to her, well, yes, Miss Jennifer, it is kind of difficult to do, especially in this time of year. But I fear the consequences from the one up above if I don't do it. It can change my health to sickness, my life to death. Dear God, who I have deep connections and deep relations with every day of my life, I don't want to disappoint, dear God. I don't want to disappoint the Rabboni Shalom, the Master of the Universe. I don't want to disappoint the Abishter, the one up above. In Yiddish is the name. I only want to keep HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be He, happy. I want Him to be happy with my actions, with my acts of kindness, goodness, niceness. By the way, on that subject, I was told by Rabbi Benzion Krasniansky that when we give charity, we're supposed to be very humble and quiet and discreet about it. And that's like the ultimate form of tzedakah, charity. But I'm a show-off. I'm a showcase. I'm a showboat. So when I do something rich and I do something magnanimous and munificent and beneficent, I want everyone to know about it. I just took out, Mr. Vernon can verify it, 3 dimes, $3,000, cash money, and I gave it to the show. I gave it to 419 East 77th Street to Rabbi Benzin Krasniansky to help his kabbat house. Now, a lot of people there, they give checks for $36, $54, $100 to very few give 3 dimes, 3,000 cash. Now, again, probably I'm not supposed to, brag about it, but I'm bragging about it because I want the world to know about the other side of Miss Elegant. You always see the pomposity, the braggadocio, the swagger, the bravado. Now I want you to see the goodness, the kindness, the niceness, and the generosity of Miss Elegante as well.
Well, wrap it up. Say goodbye to everybody.
Wrap it up, Art.
Right. Okay, I'm going to take this show home. Remind everybody, eleganceworld.com is the website. Go visit it, see what we've got there. If you want to buy stuff, buy stuff. If you want to talk to Miss Elegant, arrange a time to talk to Miss Elegant one-on-one. You can do that there for a minute, for 5 minutes. Last word for Miss Elegant.
And like Mr. Vernon said, if you want to buy stuff, you buy it. And for the ultimate form of humor when you crack yourself up, and for all you low laughs out there, and necrophagiacs and necrophiliacs out there, if you don't want to buy anything, then don't buy anything. Then lay down, fall apart, and don't buy anything. We don't care.
All right, we'll have some more new stuff for you, some more new ideas, some more things that Alan going to elucidate when we see you next time. Stay well. Be safe.
Don't call him a he, cause she's a she. It's Elegant Elliot often. Don't call him a he, cause she's a she. It's Elegant Elliot often. It's Elegant's world.